What's up, guys? I'm going to try and play some UU today. I've tried test recording twice and I've played terrible each time, so hopefully we can do good in this third one. This is another Basculin team and also has wall breaking Porygon Z, which actually does a ton to this team. I think I can maybe win this one. I've been playing like dog shit, but hopefully I can take this one home. He doesn't have defog actually, so that's going to encourage me to set my Stealth Rocks up right now, because he's got things like a bee and a Hydreigon and this thing, which all kind of don't really like taking Stealth Rock damage. And I can just take a hit, and I'm gonna get burnt or take a Flare Blitz, which I won't appreciate, but I really want Stealth Rock up, and I can kind of check Beedrill with Scarfed Mienshao, and Mienshao actually does shitloads against his team. And you know what, that's kind of okay, because I still have Aggron here to take hits from Beedrill and pivot around on that thing. Alternatively, I could go for the T-Wave here, but I'm just going to go into Mence and try and apply pressure. And that did a shit ton because he critted me. Thank you very much. But right here, I think that I can just drop a hot one on his plate. And now I'm going to roost off. Wait, no. He has to try and recover, and if he doesn't, then this thing just dies anyways. Okay, so he's just going to let it die anyways, which is fine. Roost. Having Mence around would be kind of cool, but if he's Ice Beam, which, nope, he's just going to Wish, but that is not going to save you his Arcanine, even if he tries. So if you want to continue doing that, that's perfect, and letting my Mence get back to higher health. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna throw out one more Roost, because I don't really give a shit about this thing. And now I'm going to go into Liskers, and I have my Mence back at full, so thank you for letting me get that thing all the way up so I can check your Mienshao. That's perfect. And now I can go ahead and I want to just Grass Knot, because Nidoqueen seems like a pretty fair switch in, unless you just want to go ahead and Toxic me, which why not just leave the Water type in on the Electric type? That seems pretty fair to me. Oh well, Loser Thing, be my guest now. You have he has nothing for a Lisk or a Basculin, so maybe I can pull off the Basculin sweep. I think that's kind of what I want to aim for. I should just be able to one-shot his whole team. If I can maybe just... If he goes for the Draco with Hydreigon... Alright, well this thing, I have my Mence, so I don't care. I don't give a shit about you. And just looking at this team, he's probably... I don't know, not sure if this is a good team, but... I actually want to see where I'm at, because I lost 2 straight games, so that put me to absolutely terrible... Well, I'm only 4-2, so... I just played like shit, and that is absolutely delicious. That is fucking magically delicious right there. So I can just spam Roost again, and I don't really care once again, because if he wants to decide to high jump kick me again, he has a chance to miss, and I can just Roost up on that thing. And if you want to just stay in, be my guest, because I will drop a hot one on your plate. And no, we're just gonna sack our Nidoqueens. Sweet. Nidoqueen didn't really... I guess it checked Lisk, which is fine with me. Now we just see if he's the type of person who runs Regenerator Mienshao, which is the terrible set, if you ask me, but whatever. So let's do this shit. Not exactly sure. It's gonna go into Shao again. It's pretty free to just fire off a high jump kick, which actually sweeps my team. So I kind of want to save this thing. And yeah, this thing just straight up kills me. I'm going to go into Aggron. I'm going to sack Aggron, as I could... All I'm going to do is go into Mence here, and hopefully what I can do is get a Para on this thing. That's kind of my goal. Yeah, my team's extraordinarily Mence weak, or Mienshao weak, which is unfortunate, but it... Wait, no. Oh, he is Regenerator, so he's the bad set. Congratulations, you're terrible. But I should be able to live a -1 high jump kick if I get a roll. And then if I paralyze this thing, that would be awesome, because then I can just win with my Basculin, perhaps, which would just be awesome. So I think we're gonna go down that route. You could also miss a high jump kick, but why the fuck would we do that? I can also just risk the speed tie with my own Mian Xiao, which I might just have to do. But I'm hoping like hell that Aggron can take this hit, given that he's at -1, so it should be a roll. Hopefully I can get the roll in my favor, but with the way my luck's been turning out lately, probably not. Nope, he's just going to let his Hydreigon get paralyzed, so that's actually nice. That kind of works, so now I have to just risk the game on Mian Xiao speed tying, which is very scary, but maybe I can do something cool. Anyways, we're gonna Flamethrower. I think my hope at this point is hoping that he is choiced so that I can set up an agility and win. Oh, nice. Classic play. Alright, so I think I can just win with Basculin. Unless the Surf can't kill, but I mean, it's an adaptability Surf. It should hurt. Should kill it, hopefully. Because that Protect matters oh so much. If he switches out, then he just is handing me the game, pretty much, with, please die. Okay, did that crit matter? Let's just see. Yeah, let's just do that. Basculin, except we are timid and life-orbed, and special with Surf. I really wish this thing got Hydro Pump, then it'd really do some serious damage. Mega B. I'd like to think that it can kill after rocks, but oh yeah, that's the definite kill. Alright, well, this game is now mine as Basculin does a thing! Fuck yeah! Alright, this is how we do it. Ah, that's perfect. So Basculin, I pulled off the agility sweep. I'm so happy. Unless I can't kill this thing, but nope, we get the thing. So Basculin doing a thing, and I am definitely saving this replay. Yeah, this is definitely something that I'm going to show my kids one day. I swept a team with Basculin and UU. That's pretty sick. Anyways, let's get another one. That made me feel much better, and he's got one thing that... this team's weird. Suicune prevent... Roserade doesn't really appreciate an Ice Beam, so he also has Lax, so if I can kill these things, which I should be able to, and he actually... oh no, he's got Golurk, so he doesn't get straight raped. Please don't be Scarfed. That'd really shit on my day. He's probably just lead rocks, even though he's got a better rocker than Golurk. But if he is Scarfed, then I might just click X. Probably not, but we'll just see what he does and pause. Okay, so he's not Scarfed, and that makes me believe that he's just going to set up a Stealth Rock, so I'm going to go into my Aggron, and nope, just going to shoot a shit out of a Psychic, and he has no hazard removal, so I'm going to lay up my rocks, because I should be able to take a Fire Maneuver. Okay, and letting this thing get weakened could be bad because it like tanks the shit out of Roserade's hits, but I just want the rocks because it puts pressure on Houndoom and also puts pressure on Roserade, and it makes switching into Mian Xiao a little harder. This dude's taking his time, so I'm just going to pause yet again. In fact, he's just going to go into Golurk, and that's beautiful, because now I can go into... is he going to Earthquake, or is he going to set up his rocks? He's going to sub. Okay. Okay, I don't understand sub Golurk at all, but you know what? Power to you. You're at -1, so I should be able to Shadow Punch. Yum. Absolutely delicious. So now I can drop a Hot Rock on you, and this should just take bodies. Nope, we're gonna go into the counter, which is Houndoom. Nice. I just didn't want to Draco his sub, because Dracoing a sub is kind of retarded, since you can't really touch it afterwards. But, you know what, we get rid of a thing that doesn't worry me because I've got the God Basculin, which can outspeed it before I do the thing. And this thing's probably going to be Ice Beam. But, you know what, Lisk literally shits on his team, so I don't care. I'm just going to start spamming the Thunderbolt button because Golurk, you are not a switch-in, and that's delicious. That is magically fucking delicious. And we don't get frozen, that is beautiful. And if he goes into Golurk, then get ready for this. Because are you ready? I'm not scared of Suicune anymore because it's going to be at 28%, which makes it die to anything, and bodied. This is why I absolutely love Heliolisk. It's like my favorite thing in UU. So now I'm just gonna go Nagron. And he's gonna give his rocks, that's fine. I'm gonna go since he's Ice Beam, I don't think that's going to be Rest Suicune, so I'm just gonna Heavy Slam, and he's going to go Kaboomski on me, and I don't mind that. If he's Rest with Ice Beam, then I'll lead to believe that he is not Sleep Talk, so I'm just gonna go ahead and EQ. Unless he is Scaldless, which would be absolutely ridiculous. He's gonna go into Lax, which okay, sure. This thing could be annoying, so we can... What do we do here? I'm just gonna go directly into Shao, because if you start setting up curses, I should just be able to kill him right through it. So let's just fire off this foot in his face, and see what happens. If he's Protect Curse, then... Oh my lord, that's heat. But I should just be able to kill this thing directly through the curse, and even if not, it's going to take so much damage to the point where it can't take a hit from anything else. And then I can just get a body... Actually, I can just win this game with Basculin now, if this somehow doesn't kill. And my dog's being weird, but... Yeah, that's what I mean. And I think I just win the game with High Jump Kick. Nope, Roserade comes out. What I can do is just High Jump Kick again, and put it definitely in range of the thing. And delicious. Okay, and he, yeah, just forfeits. So let's get another one. This makes me feel better. Alright, well, it's, okay, pause. This looks like a bag full of cancer. Don't use Shuckle. This team actually just gets shredded by these two things. Yeah, his one answer to Basculin is Florges, and Porygon actually shits on Florges, so that's pretty neat. He's gonna lead with Shucks, and I can just destroy this thing with a Surf. If he goes into Chestnut, I should just be able to... Okay, I mean, that is some damage. If he's Power Split, okay. Alright then, bud. Let's go Nagron. Toxic, no. I'm just gonna Heavy Slam this thing because I don't want to be annoyed by it. And I actually do need Aggron so that I don't lose, so I have another way of not losing to Florges, because this team's kind of shit against Florges since only my Porygon Z and Aggron can beat it, and it's just gonna forfeit, fuck you. Anyways, I'll pause and get another one. Delicious terrible players using Ambipom and Espeon. Like, these are two of the worst Pokemon. Well, Ambipon's not even in UU, and it's one of the worst Pokemon in RU. And Espeon's pretty terrible as well. Mienshao kind of dunks on this team. I'm pretty damn sure that I'm going to see Ambipom leading off, because why would you not lead off with an Ambipom? Because it gets Fake Out and shit. But I'm just going to try and lay up rocks. And alternatively, I could just go for the Heavy Slam because his team doesn't like that. But yeah, just go for your Stealth Rocks. Oh, good for you. Your normal gem too. Well, let's just go for the Heavy Slam and Power Up Punch. Delicious! I'm going to T-Wave this thing, and then... Well, I'm just going to get my rocks up right away. And I can just take hits from this thing because Ambipom is weak as shit. And yeah, that's just magically delicious. Some fucking Lucky Charms right here, guys. But I can take another one of these things and then retaliate back. The only thing is now that I'm kind of Mence fodder, so I'm going to have to keep my Mienshao alive and well so that I don't straight lose to a Dragon Dancing Mence. And because he's a bad player, and bad players use generic sets, that's probably what he's going to use. Not saying that Dragon Dance Salamence is bad. I mean, this set is bad. Don't use Don't even think about using Ambipom. Yes, because Espeons can kill Agrons, apparently. Unless they carry Heavy Slam and are especially defensive and shit. Like, seriously, kids, don't use Espeon. If you want to use a Psychic type, I guess go with Azelf, but there's not really a whole ton of... use Azelf or use Reuniclus or Cresselia. But yeah, I got rid of... And also, this guy's got a lot of bad things, actually. Jolteon is also kind of bad in UU since it serves no purpose nowadays. Alright, beautiful lefties. Well, let's go into Mence and risk the speed tie because I've got no other way of dealing with this thing effectively. So hopefully we can win the speed tie, or he's running adamant, or he's dumb or something. Well, if it was a speed tie, I won it, and that thing just got destroyed, so good for me. And now this team just kind of loses to Mian Xiao's high jump kicks because Beedrill is not a resist, really, because it just gets straight destroyed by it. It's probably just gonna Ice Beam or Tri Attack, so I'm gonna go into Xiao, and Ice Beam comes out. Freeze me, please. Nope. And I can just tear through this team, and that did a whole lot of damage. That must be offensive or something. Anyways, oh yes, there's your switch in. Delicious and nutritious. Well, the extraordinarily obvious Protect is extraordinarily obvious, so let's just go into Mince. And yeah, that. What I can do is drop a Fire Blast, and I think since that looks to be a... Okay, it's just going to go into this thing for no apparent reason. And he has HP Ice, so let's go into Lisk because I want Mence for Intimidate fodder on the thing. And now I just go for the Hyper Voices, and that is very Specs. And I just bodied him. And I should just be able to click knock off a few times. Nope, nope, just gonna sack the thing. So that's game. And I can go ahead and fire off. Ooh, we traced my dry skin, so that means I can't win with Basculin, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go for T-Bolt because we like getting paras. And oh my god! That's the second time I've done that today! Oh, that's awesome. This game's literally a snack wrap because all I have to do is click. I don't even have to high jump kick with Mian Xiao because I can knock off, and it's not a problem really. Oh my god, this is just cash, but I can just knock off because I don't really see a reason to go to risk the high jump kick and lose the game because UV Light's gone, Twave, whatever. Now let's go into Porygon Z and kill this thing. Ah, perfect. Let's go for the frustration to show off how cash this thing is, and like, look at that damage. I did a lot. And this is an offensive Porygon Z. Well, that's that. I'm gonna grab one more. This team is just so much fun to use. Okay, this team is very confused since you have offense, you have very hyper offense biased things, and then you've got an Umbreon and a Chestnut to call it balance, I suppose, but no. This team gets absolutely destroyed by Mian Xiao if I can weaken stuff, but he doesn't have a great switch into high jump kick, and he can't get rid of hazards, so we're gonna go ahead and lead off with that and get our hazards up. So let's do that. Get rocks up. That takes precedent, I think. I don't care if he has spikes. Drain Punch. Delicious. And now I can go into Mence and scare this. Well, I can just fire off a Fire Blast, and even if he goes into Umbreon, I can scout it set, and that's fucking annoying. Okay. That's really annoying. So, most likely he Spiky Shields here, so I'm gonna Roost. Like, if he doesn't Spiky Shield, then I'm gonna look like an idiot, but no, just going straight into Umbreon. But that's fine, because now I can go into... Let's go to Mian Xiao, and... No, that's kind of retarded. Why did I do that? He protects here, most likely, so that was kind of stupid on my detect. Anyways, we're gonna high jump kick something, because I don't care. And that's probably Rocky Helmet Chestnut because he's a bad player. Oh, no, Beedrill, because that is the switch in, of course. Oh, delicious. Get a nice crit to top it off, which is always appreciated. And just going to go into Mence and get the Intimidate, and then if he doesn't... Okay? Why? Why don't you just go for the fucking... Why didn't... Well, this thing is dead anyways, so I guess. Drill Run. Ah, crits. Dicks. I did get the crit on him, but he was... After the high jump kick does like 50%, so he still would have died. So, whatever. I'm just going to switch into Mensch, and that's annoying. I'm gonna Roost though, because I kind of want this thing to check Toxicroak as well as Entei and like his whole team actually. Alright, well this thing's gonna be annoying to kill. I should be able to break through it with Porygon Z as well as Basculin. Let's go into Aggron. So this thing's Wish Detect, because why not just run Protect? I don't fucking know. But we can just Heavy Slam this thing and see what kind of damage we do. That does a lot. That does a ton. So that's looking definitely specially defensively oriented and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and show him the innovation, which I didn't make up myself. And boom! Get blown back, son. Ah, fuck you. That's the crits. Alright, well, it's Frustration again. And get rid of that thing, so now that crit's annoying, even though I do have Recover. I still don't like that. Now I'm going to go into Mence and attempt to Roost Up, because Mence is definitely kind of just wins the game at this point, unless he has Edge on this thing. And he predicts me, but Knock, yum. I'm just going to Roost, because Roost is free. Entei, because, you know what? I have to switch into Mence, apparently. Anyways, I'm going to Roost again to see what he does, because he could just... Oh, just going to spout that shit, and that's annoying. Ah, dicks. Looking like... I'm just going to drop one on him. And that does a ton. Sick. Now what I can do is go ahead and actually kind of just lose to Toxicroak now, so that's fucked. He has no reason to switch, so I'm just gonna Surf and Chestnut. This thing's annoying. So I've got to Ice Beam it because that's going to just obliterate this thing, and he has Wood Hammer. That's fine, I guess. Now I just have to find a way to not lose this game, which I don't think I can. So I'm gonna try Attack, and that should just blow him away from 11%. And Crook, it all depends. What if, okay, so, oh, he is, Moxie, that's cool. Well, I can start high jump kicking things, and as long as I land, I might be okay. I'm not sure what to do, actually. Sucker Punch, please don't. Okay, that actually kind of means I lose the game now. Sick. Nice. Damn it. Well, that's gay. T-Bolt and hope I don't die. Fuck. Well, that sucks. I gotta get one more. I don't want to end on a loss, especially to a terrible team like that. Damn it. Well, this team is shitty, if I say so. He's got Donphan and Hitmonlee and all the things that you shouldn't run in UU. That Bravier is actually kind of scary because my favorite check to that thing is Mence. But Mienshao can kind of run around this team. I'm going to put money that that's going to be the very silly set of Hitmonlee with, you know, the thing. Oh, of course it's Rocky Helmet, because why wouldn't it be Rocky Helmet? And let's Grass Knot, because, you know what, I don't really care. It actually, Heliolisk actually shits on this team, so I don't care. Snorlax, good switch in, that actually did nothing. But I can go into Aggron on this thing, and actually... Okay. High Loser. Ice Punch. Okay. I guess he was predicting Mence. Well, I'm going to T-Wave this thing, and... could go into Donphan. That was a... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to take Rocky Helmet damage. Let's go into Mence and drop a fatty on him. And stuff. So I'm kind of out of things to say at this point. I don't like this guy. He called me a loser, so I'm going to have to prove him wrong. So let's just drop a Draco on this thing, and... Yum! That thing just ate it up. Well, there goes the Donphan, so that's cool. And what does he do here? I need to keep this thing around so I don't lose to stuff like Hitmonlee. And also serves as a nice backup check to Beedrill, even though Aggron is my #1 check, but Aggron can get worn down since I do have to take on that Braviary, but I'm just going to pause till he moves. Alright, so this thing comes back out, and I think Ice Punch is coming my way, so I'm just going to go to Shao, because I'm an idiot, and he actually goes for that Jump Kick, or the EQ, but I'm just going to start kicking things in the face, because he has no switch-ins for this, really. Beedrill, not really a switch-in. Vaporeon, Delicious, and Protect is coming my way, so I can go into Lisk, and then after that go for the Volt Switch and stuff. Oh, no, he's actually just gonna Wish because he's a bad player. And I'm gonna Volt Switch, and I'm gonna Volt Switch, and just gonna pause real quick because I have to. Looks like I'm gonna have to relocate my stuff. Alright, so I just had to waste a bunch of this dude's time because my mother came home and I had to relocate so that I'm not distracted by that. But anyways, that Lax is dead, and now he has absolutely nothing to take Dracos from Ments. So that's kind of neat. Mienshao will actually should be able to take one more round of Stealth Rock, and Braviary comes in. Can I one-shot this thing? I want to believe that I can actually just miss. Fuck you. Well, okay, well that's a bag of dicks. Because why would I get lucky? And we go into Aggron and we Thunder Wave. No, I want Rocks. So that's a bag of dicks. I need Aggron now more than ever. And I'm going to go into Lisk and make sure that he can't safely go into anything. So I'm very annoyed by that missing. I don't know if it will have killed, but we've done a ton. And he's just gonna Wish. And I'm not going to allow you to switch in anything, and you can't especially touch me either. So I'm just gonna spam Thunderbolt. And I don't think Beedrill can take the hit. I don't think anyone. Okay, so you're just going to not protect. So that either means you're terrible or you don't have it. And I think I kind of just win the game with Aggron as long as I don't let it get worn down too much. Meaning that I don't let Hitmonlee high jump kick me with it. And Hitmonlee is actually a problem if he's that Unburdened set, if he has Stone Edge. But the B comes out, and if he U-turns I'm going to be annoyed, but he's probably just going to Protect, but if he doesn't then, no, it's just going to Poison Jab because... well, whatever. I don't care. We got a kill now with Heavy Slam. Or at least we should. So let's do that thing. Let's go for the Heavy Slam. And it's going to miss. Doesn't really matter because it wouldn't have done much. And now I should just win the game. I have Aggron, which is at a point where... yeah, whatever. Aggron can take a hit from this thing. Not that I really want it to, so I'm just going to go out into Ments to intimidate it first. Because we're cool like that. I'm assuming... oh, no, he's going to EQ, because why would you go for the fighting move? And let's go for the Draco, because something dies. And that makes me happy. Gone! And now I just win the game with Aggron, or... you know what? I want to take this bitch home. He's probably Scarfed. No, he's just going to quit. So this probably wasn't the best live, but you know, it showed off another fun team that I made and stuff, so hopefully you can stop playing like shit all the time, and hope you enjoyed this. So drop a like and a comment if you did, and I'll see you later. Peace.